So this is a 2002 Mercedes-Benz SL500 Silver Aero. 2002 would be the last year of production for the R129 generation of SL, but it would also be the only year that the limited production Silver Aero package was offered, which featured exclusive cosmetics on the exterior and interior inspired by the 1930 Silver Aero race car, and it even features a branded briefcase that you could carry into the office so people knew what you were driving. Now this exact car is actually for sale. It's heading up for auction on Bring a Trailer and will be selling with no reserve as offered from Cascio Motors. And in this video, I'll show you why this car is so special. So moving on to the exterior of the Mercedes-Benz SL500 Silver Aero. It did feature special exterior badging telling you what it was, but more importantly is actually the paint job. You see, this is the Silver Aero exclusive 777 silver metallic paint. And in the sun, the flake looks majestic. I think personally that this might be the best color offered on any R129 SL throughout the entire production run. It just looks absolutely spectacular and is a good way to tell apart the Silver Aero from the other models. Now the Silver Aero wasn't just a special edition, it was essentially a fully optioned SL500. So in 2002, this would have had a price tag of somewhere in the neighborhood of $88,000, which is very expensive and adds to the rarity of these cars. But what cars they are! They're absolutely beautiful, with styling penned by Bruno Sacco. And because the cars were initially delayed, that styling was then just refined over time, including a few different facelifts during the production run, which resulted in what you see here. They have these beautifully sculpted fender flares, even the hood lines, and when the top is down like this car, it just looks good. Now these cars come with the factory with a factory hard top, which of course can be removed, and when it's removed, you still have your power folding soft top that gets stowed under this tonneau cover here in the rear. Now on these cars, they are known to fail or leak in some instances, but this particular car has actually had all of the hydraulics professionally rebuilt. Of course, the parts were provided by Klaus, the man in Oregon, famous for the SL repair, and so now you have a fully functional soft top just like it would have come from the factory. And there's some other cool components in here. This beautiful, almost brush-like finish would have been exclusive for the Silver Aero as well. It comes here to the windscreen, which can be neatly folded in the back of the trunk, and it's a good-looking car. You also have the roll bar here, which can be raised as well. Now, as we take a look at some of the other Silver Aero exclusive and even the highly optioned factory parts of the exterior of the car, you can see that this car actually has what's known as the AMG Sport Appearance Package, and that includes things like this beautiful bumper that looks quite aggressive, and even these twisty side skirts that goes all the way into the back for the rear bumper. That there is a fancy factory option, but so are these xenon headlights, which look absolutely incredible and will be brighter than the standard lights. As we come around to the side here, we also have these unique wheels. These are the Silver Aero exclusive BBS two-piece wheels, which even feature a stainless steel beauty line around the outside here. And you can notice that the calipers themselves have also been painted to match with disc brakes all around. These are 18-inch wheels, and they are wrapped in Michelin tires, 245/40/18 in the front and 275/35/18 in the rear. As we come around, we can also see the Silver Aero exclusive interior, but more on that later. And as we come to the back here, are wide tires, and the very back, more exclusive styling. Of course, single exit exhaust for our V8, beautiful taillights, SL500 badging, but if you go ahead and push the key button here, you can go ahead and pop the trunk, and that opens up to see our beautiful touring space in addition to what's in the interior. This area here is for storing that windscreen, of course your briefcase, Mercedes various kits and stuff, and lots of space, opens vertically so you could fit whatever you need back there. That is a quick look at the exterior of the Silver Aero SL500. So moving on to the powertrain, the last few years of R129 production featured the M113 V8, a stout engine that would be used in the Mercedes lineup for up to a decade after its introduction. In this form, it's a naturally aspirated 5-liter V8 rated for 302 horsepower and 339 pound-feet of torque, and was only offered with a 5-speed automatic transmission here in the SL500. But it's fairly fast. This thing will do 0 to 60 in just 6.5 seconds with a limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. And it sits somewhat decently far back in comparison with the wheels and actually provides near 50-50 weight distribution in this setup. You'll also note all of the beautiful covers and things that are available in this stout engine that makes for a great cruiser both on the streets and on the highway. So moving on to the interior, if we go ahead and open up the door to our Silver Arrow, we can see our Silver Arrow exclusive silver black interior. So you'll note the leather seats here with this nice firm side bolstering, the matching shifter, and even the matching steering wheel. It also has this beautiful bird's eye maple finish throughout the interior as well. So that's beautiful wood finish is a really complementary color. On top of that, when you first get into the car, even the sill here says Silver Arrow. Now these seats are of course trimmed in leather and they are power adjustable with memory settings for both the driver and passenger seat. And if we look in the center, they are even heated, which is a nice luxury. Now let's go ahead and climb into the car so we can see what all is going on in here. Now we can see some more of our exclusives, which includes this machine turn face here for our dash, which also carries over to the shifter. But more importantly, let's go ahead and start this thing up using the switchblade style key here on our SL. So car starts up right away. Beautiful car here. All the gauges work. You get, of course, automatic climate control, which can be manually adjusted as well. You get a nice little storage cubby here that hides away whatever items you need. No traditional glove box. You do get these very beautiful mats, which also match the interior. Mercedes-Benz radio here. Trunk pop controls, your hazards, your locking buttons, traction control, some of the latch release Mentos, and even here, a Silver Arrow silhouette of the 1930s race car where this SL gets its namesake, so very cool. Note the power mirror controls here on the left side. We do actually have the top controls here. It's shaped like a little example of the R129's convertible top, and you can either pull that back or push it forward to raise or lower your convertible top. And your window controls here are either side of the shifter. In the middle here, this is actually essentially a sport button for the car, which will actually improve your shifts. But of course, this nice shifter, which goes into drive easily, and of course can be manually shifted through your first 4 gears here, with fifth sort of being your cruising gear. So very nice feature here on the R129. Here in the middle, if we roll this back, we actually have our cup holders, which folded away nice and neatly, so you can go ahead and use them however you please and easily fold out and fit a variety of different cups, which is a cool feature. Go ahead and put that away. This can be moved forward as your armrest if you so desire and put it back, but then also used for various storage. So that's a neat touch. And in the back we have some additional storage along with our windscreen, which can be adjusted for whatever you like. But it's quite a nice car. You feature your various headlight controls over here, and it's just an easy, simple car. Cruise control, horn buttons, all available, but very beautiful and bespoke for the Silver Arrow exclusive model. So what's it like to drive the R129 Mercedes-Benz? Well, really, it's a very soothing luxury grand touring experience. The way this car drives is it has plenty of power at any speed, but where it shines is it's just very smooth. It's a nice cruiser that has a bit of get up and go when you need it. But everything is also incredibly comfortable. You have great visibility. The A-pillars don't obstruct your view by any means, but then you also get these very cozy leather seats, which go a long way. And you even have luxuries like heated seats when the weather demands it, which is also very nice to have. When you decide to get on it a little bit to accelerate, you get a nice smooth V8 sound as the car picks up, which is nice to listen to. But it's not too loud where it becomes obnoxious. There's certainly no droning on the freeways. All in all, it's just an enjoyable luxury experience from Mercedes-Benz, an era where you live as a CEO with your very bougie SL. And these things were expensive, and obviously that's reflected. The build quality of these cars is very heavy. They're very dense cars, but it feels very premium at the same time. The nice shifter and everything, the reliability of this powertrain, it all speaks volumes about how special this car is. And by getting the Silver Arrow, it introduces more specialness. Of course, with things like that machine turn dash that we pointed out, you have that unique interior. This car just screams to be different, especially with that special silver metallic exterior paint job that does this car so many wonders. Now, with the soft top up, for example, you don't have a ton of wind noise, but it's not the quietest, and that's why you even have the hard top. With the hard top on, this car becomes just as quiet as anything else, and that's one of the very nice luxuries of something like this, having the ability to use both the hard top and the soft top as you see fit. Everything just works in this car in a very luxurious manner, and it's just a great experience, especially once you put the top down, the lines of the car that Bruno Sacco penned. It's just a nice car. So there you have it. That's going to be the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this 2002 Mercedes-Benz SL500 Silver Aero. But this is also a good point to point out that this car, in fact, is for sale. It's heading up for auction on Bring a Trailer and will be selling with no reserve as offered from Cascio Motors. So be sure to go check it out to own this exact car. If you enjoyed the video and could leave a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. And consider getting subscribed for more content like this in the future. With that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.